Good morning, Kevin here. I've got Cynthia with me.
Good morning.
We are without Steve. Steve's off on holiday today. Again. But he's going out on a lovely cruise to the Mediterranean, I think it is.
Yeah, I thought it was the Caribbean, but apparently that's next year.
That's next year. So he's off on a holiday today. We've come to the coast and we are in Bosham.
Spelt Bosham.
Spelt Bosham. It's very much on the south coast of England, and it's going to be a very hot day, I think. But we've got a 3-mile walk, is it?
3.5.
3.5 mile walk to do. So we're starting off here, just near the Shoreside Cafe, which is just behind us. So we're going to probably end up in there.
I'd say which we've resisted so far.
We have resisted it, but we're going to head off along this lane just in front of us. There's a gentleman coming towards me, so I won't film him because he might not like it. So shall we set off?
Let's go.
On the walk and we'll get going. Okay. Just walk along here and let you go ahead. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Just going past Withy Cottage. Interesting, huh? Here we are, just come out from that little footpath. Got this fascinating little building just in front of us, don't know what that is. It's like a little lookout or something like that. I was just saying to Cynthia that you've got these, stunning houses. I don't really want to show people houses, but just look, this one we've just come past here is called Quay House. Look at that. So I'm standing by the gateway and this is their view. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely stunning? Beautiful. Look at that. And again, look at this Quay House. And again, they've got all these roses in the garden. They're beautiful. As we walk along this footpath, let's look at these. And the bees are busy collecting their nectar and pollen from the thing. It's just beautiful, lovely houses. Got one here which is the haven, which is being worked on. There's some rather large properties and then some much smaller ones. But look at these, look at this, beautiful. Got this little terraced area right at the end of the gardens, just beautiful, lovely. Cynthia and I, we haven't walked very far, but there's a stone plaque on the end of that wall. And I'm just going to, hang on a sec, let me just wander around here. I'm just going to have a look at that. I'm going to wander through these gates. Probably not allowed to be in here, but I'm going to be. And there it is there. And it says Mariner's Yard, the Tripet, formerly Poorhouse Croft, demolished 1837, Mariner's Boatyard closed 1988, South Walls Maritime Development Limited 1989. Okay. So we've got a finger post here, but then I noticed just on this little bridge that we've got to go over, the Tripet Wall was damaged by Storm Eunice in February 2022. It is awaiting repair. So we don't know where the Tripet Wall is.
I think it's been repaired. This all looks fairly new.
New, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. Absolutely. Bosham is a coastal village in West Sussex. It's about 2 miles west of Chichester. Its land forms a broad peninsula projecting into the natural Chichester Harbour, where Bosham has its own harbour and inlet on the western side. Inhabited by the Romans, Bosham was the 6th most important town in Sussex in the 8th century. Legend has it that the Danish King Canute sat on a chair surrounded by his courtiers and commanded the waves go back. They did not, an exercise which showed that even the great Canute was mortal. He got his feet wet. We've just we just come along this just a little bit further, we've got these wonderful properties here, and just there, I don't know whether it'd be seen by the camera or not, but there's a wooden statue of a hare sat on a seat, and the reflection makes it look as if there's two. I think that's very, very clever. But that is a wonderful open plan room there. Beautiful. But not a lot of character to it, unfortunately. This one has got more character to it. So we're now heading along here a bit further. And I think Cynthia said we've got to go as far as the post box, which is just up here. Something that Cynthia and I have noticed is they've got several bench seats, which is lovely, looking out onto the harbour. And this one says, "For Nanny Cuckoo and Grandad, Francis and Jack Gilby, remembered always with love." Nanny Cuckoo. That's lovely, absolutely lovely.
A signed footpath through a crop field.
Signed footpath, which is just up here. Across a crop field, these very tiny steps, and then we come out into this huge, absolutely huge field. Just look at this. Let me pan round and show you where the field is, and that's the hedge line just there. We've just crossed a very quiet little lane, and this looks like wheat, possibly. Well, as you can see, I've had to don the hat because it's getting so hot. And as Mark English, our friend, always says, whenever you're filming, there's a plane goes over. There's one just going over us now, which you'll be able to hear. But just look at these lovely dog roses just here. Isn't that lovely? Cynthia and I have just come down this lane here, and we've just gone past what is actually laughably called Withy Cottage, but it's huge, but it could have been added to over the years. And we've now got to go along this track here, and we've been walking and walking and walking, and we've been saying at some point we've got to start turning left, because we were walking further away from Bosham, which is where we've got to get back to. So at least we've now taken 2 lefts, and 2 lefts don't make a right, but there you go. So we're going to head on down here, but we've got this lovely breeze picked up, and it has helped a bit. I was able to take my cap off for a little while. As we were walking along, we've got all this beautiful row of oxide daisies at the opposite side of the ditch to where we are now. We've come out through that other field, and now we're going up through this bit. Again, we've done another left, which is perfect for what we want. The map is you know, or the instructions are very good, except for one bit back there that didn't really give us enough information, but we were going in the right direction, which was great. So we're underneath this avenue of trees, and they look like silver birch trees, but I'm not convinced they are. But anyway, a bit of grateful shade from that sun. We've got a mystery, ladies and gentlemen. I clearly don't know what it is. Cynthia doesn't know what it is, but she's about to find out. And the answer is?
Field pennycress. I'm not convinced.
Field pennycress. We are in the fields, yeah. Oh well. We have a name, but we're not sure it's the right one. Well, we're coming to the exit of the fields, etc. Got the entrance to Rectory Farm. We're onto this lane now, or road. We've got to head in this way. Unfortunately, we've got to walk along the road. and our feet are absolutely cooking. A lovely thatched cottage back there. But no footpath whatsoever at the moment. Well, we're heading back into Bosham now. But this, what we thought was not a very busy lane, was actually quite busy. Just got these cottages here that are all thatched with beautiful red valerian. That's it, Cynthia screamed it out at me. Red valerian. There we are.
I'm just proud I remembered.
We'll step to one side, let this car go past. Well, just there to our right hand side, we've got the Barkley Arms. Very busy pub. Lovely ivy all the way along it. And we're now in Bosham Lane. We were saying just now about the white valerian. It's very popular down here because it's everywhere you look. There you go, look. White and pink together. Very pretty. Well, Cynthia and I, well, hang on, let me do that just to try and make it look a little bit more sensible. Cynthia and I are actually back, as I said just now, in Bosham, and we're going to be going in search of the church a little bit later. And before we get to the car park, I'm going to end this part of the walk. Oh, we haven't finished the walk. Cynthia's telling me we haven't finished the walk, so...
No, so going to the old shipyard yet?
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm a little bit premature. We're doing the ending piece. So, yeah. Well, we've come down this little road, which is called Westbrook. Westbrook Lane or Westbrook Road. And it says you can glimpse Westbrook Field. But it says you can glimpse the Bosham Quay in a distance, which we can. And then right in the eye line we can see a finger post. And we've got to do a left, I think you said. Yes, that'd be good. Yes, we are desperate to get back to the car. Our feet are roasting now. Even though we've been walking through fields, as Cynthia said, the ground is so hard. It's just like walking on a tarmac road, and the tarmac's very hot. So we're going to be about another 70-80 yards, and then we'll be at the water's edge. So let me just show you. Oh, and this has been, in this heat today, has been quite amazing. I've just noticed up here, let me show you, up in this tree here, look. All the sort of the buoyancy bags or whatever they are, they come off of the side of boats and things from the water. And here we are, the last few yards of this footpath, and we're back into the quay or the harbour, what do you want to call it, I suppose. Still got that lovely cooling breeze coming down that path, which is rather nice. And here we are. We've got some yachts moored up there in the little estuary, and then we've got to go back along this way. We've got this wonderful property here, absolutely stunning, but huge property. Westbrook House, that is. Well, we're back in Bosham Quay, Bosham Harbour.
Yes.
With a backdrop behind us, so we've completed the walk.
But we had to climb out, didn't we?
We had to climb out onto a wooden jetty,
I can't quite
which
see it
is
from here.
just down behind us here, because we were walking around the shoreline. and there was no real definite footpath there that we could see. So anyway, from Bosham, this will be Kevin and Cynthia saying bye bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.
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 Hello. If you've enjoyed Kevin's video today, why not subscribe to his Kevin's Rambles YouTube channel, give us a like and follow us in the future, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.